Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I do everything cash budgeting here on my channel. So let's get into the video. I want to explain to you what has been going on and some possibly financial changes that we'll be going through once again. But there's been kind of a shift, I guess you want to say, as far as budgeting, and I want to kind of get into it in this video as well as just briefly go over this week's budget, and you will see the cash stuffing for this budget on Saturday's video. So update on our financial situation is that my husband, as most of you know, has been working a full-time job, which is a desk job, and he's also started a side hustle job as well too, doing construction and doing painting and flooring. However, he is going for surgery in January, and he was doing a lot of physical work over the weekend at that house reno. And on Monday, he was fine, and he went out and fed the chickens because we do have chickens, and he went to work, and then all of a sudden, mid-morning, something happened. And, you know, if you have back problem, you can't really pinpoint what exactly that is. But he came home that day and he felt like it was a pinched nerve and he was really unable to walk. So he had lost his mobility, and it has to do with his left leg. There was something happening with his left leg that he is unable to walk on it. So he thought he would just give it a day of rest. On Tuesday, he did just that, and he stayed in bed, rested, and he was in excruciating pain by the time nighttime fell. So he wanted to go to emergency. I said, of course, like, let's go. So 5 hours later, it was determined that we really couldn't do anything as far as his pain, because he already is taking a nerve blocker, because he is going for surgery and he does have nerve problems to begin with. And there was really no medication that they could give him. And also, which I mentioned on my main channel, but he is a recovering addict from pills from his first back surgery, and he is unable to take any sort of addictive medication as far as painkillers. So we left there kind of defeated and, you know, came to the realization that he might not be able to go back to work. He might not be able to finish this side hustle job. And we would just have to, you know, either be put on an emergency list for his back surgery to get it done prior to January, or it would be an emergency back surgery, and he would be required right away to go in for surgery. So at this point, we don't know. It is, when I'm recording this video, it is on Wednesday, and he has taken the rest of the week off. And, you know, it's in limbo. He could start feeling better by tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be in 2 months. We don't know. So it kind of puts, luckily enough and fortunate enough, we are in the situation that we do get that income. I've mentioned that before in my videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I definitely will link a video up in the cards explaining our guaranteed income. So as most of you do know, that pays all of our bills. Our paydays actually just go towards our savings challenges and cash stuffing and doing all of those things. So the budget could change drastically because we weren't expecting this. We were actually expecting him to work for the next 3 months, do this side hustle job, and expecting, you know, quite a substantial amount of money to put in our savings account once Jimmy does retire and go for back surgery. So this could change up a lot of things, but please, just like a shameless plug, is if you are interested in ordering from my Etsy shop, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. I plan on working like as much as I can and putting out videos and, you know, selling my items on Etsy and advertising all of my items. And it would really help us, you know, earn extra income. And during this time, I know we're okay for bills every month. However, it's just that we really were expecting like another $10,000 to be putting in to our savings account for retirement. And this just goes to show you that anything can happen. And I'm stressing that you need to have a savings account. You need to have that emergency fund. You need to have something in your bank account Or a lot of people, they do like a 1 month ahead fund, 3 months ahead, that you have enough money that if something happens to you or your husband, that you can pay your mortgage, you can pay your bills for the next 3 months until, you know, if there's a layoff, maybe it's not even an injury, like a layoff or losing their job or something. These things happen, and they happen quite often. I have been laid off years and years ago, you know, and now Jimmy, like, he won't be able to work. Please make sure that you have a savings account of some sort. Make that a priority. I would make that a priority before even thinking about your sinking funds and saving for other things. I really, really would. But that could change. That could change our financial situation going forward. But I do plan on working a lot and working on orders, uploading more videos, and doing all of those things as far as every aspect that I can in order to create more of an income. And I will be working a lot. I will be working longer hours and working as much as I can in order to help us financially. So that is what is going on with that. I wanted to explain to you what's going on. We will see how the budget changes. I talked about starting over. I'm not going to do that this week. I may pull everything next week and start over and see where we're at and see what's really, really important as far as cash stuffing. But we'll see. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to talk to Jimmy about it. We might have more updates on how he is doing, and he maybe will be going back to work even next week. It's all the unknown, but I wanted to give you guys an update. But let's get into this week's budget. All right, so we are working with a budget for September 13th. I paid myself $1,000. If you're wondering how I pay myself from my own business, I will link a video up in the cards for you to watch so that you can kind of get the breakdown of all of my income while being a full-time YouTuber and a full-time Etsy owner. Out of that $1,000, I decided to actually purchase some Etsy products in order to launch some new items coming this fall and winter. So I did make a pretty big purchase of $800. So that is why I am only stuffing $200 this pay. So I have used up, I do have like a business account that I talk about as far as like business expenses and everything. However, I do have some in savings that I want to keep there, but I did use a big chunk in order to start up my Etsy shop to buy all of the products, the binders, the laminators, the packing supplies, and everything. So I kind of have like, don't have a little bit of a buffer. And I think going forward, I might be saving some of my income just in general, whether it's, you know, $200 and just putting it additional into my business savings, kind of contemplating it. I might take it out of like my percentage wise when I do my business breakdown for a monthly income, but we will go into that probably once October 1st hits, and I will go over all of my September income, and I might do it a little bit differently as well too. So that is why we are only cash stuffing $200 for the week. We are starting off with medical is getting $5. Costco and renos I'm skipping. We have no projects at all for renovations probably for quite some time. And Costco, I did a huge Costco haul the other day, and I do not need anything. I probably don't even need anything at the end of this month either. So I might bring that down as far as a weekly budget. And same with the renos. I might bring those down under the circumstances. I'm just going to have to talk to Jimmy about that and see what he thinks of those. And then we'll decide. Beauty is getting $20. Birthday is getting $10. I do have $200 worth of birthday money in the bank because our youngest daughter turns 20 in October. And I do have all the money for her birthday set aside, but I do want to build it back up because our next birthdays, Jimmy and mine is in November and mine is in December, but our kids is May. So we have lots of time to build that up. Travel is getting $10. Pets is getting $10. Date night is getting $5. Holidays and support small is getting nothing. Holidays includes Valentine's Day, Halloween, things of that nature. And support small is when I support other small businesses, whether it's on Etsy or anything else. Hunting is getting $40. Anniversary is getting $5. And my envelope, Janet, is getting $15. And then taxes, car registration, and Apollo are all getting $10 each. Car maintenance isn't getting anything this week. And when we go down to our cash envelopes, I did buy groceries already. And I also bought gas already out of my account. So probably the Etsy products will probably be about $700, I'll be honest. But I just put $800 because I have already spent some of that money like on groceries and stuff. Eating out and personal is getting its normal $10 each. And a lot of you maybe noticed that I am using my older budget planner. This is the one that I got off of Amazon. I have it in my description below. I love it. I actually ordered another one. It's hard getting used to my mom budget binder. It's really hard because I started out with this and I think it just works so well. The only thing it's missing is a calendar, but I still love working with this and doing it in pencil and doing it as a draft. I just didn't have time to put it all in my budget mom binder today. But for our these are our savings challenges. And for our savings challenges, I'm only doing 3 of them. The Piggy Challenge is getting $10. The Piggy Challenge is my own challenge that I created. It is in my Etsy shop below as a downloadable file. And then the 1K $1,000 challenge, I'm putting $15. And we are doing the 52-week challenge. So for this week, it is $6. So that is what we are working with the budget. I know I'm only stuffing $200, but I didn't want to not stuff this week. I wanted to stuff something. And definitely going forward, we will see what happens with this budget. Because next week, we are actually supposed to be cash stuffing Jimmy's paycheck. And I don't know when his cutoff dates are or how much that check will involve and how our finances will turn out. But I will definitely keep you guys posted next week. Hopefully I will have a video on Saturday is going to be the cash stuffing. And then I'm hoping on Tuesday of next week, we will kind of know where we're at and maybe make some adjustments as far as our budget and how that is going. So I will definitely keep you updated. And I really, really need to spend the time, even if it's a couple hours, to figure out where our finances are. And if I am going to be unstuffing everything and starting over, and making sure that the categories that we need to have stuffed, as far as like our like our taxes being prepared, our car registration, and Apollo, those 3 things out of everything. I'm just looking it over here. Yeah, I think those 3 categories are the 3 categories that we need to have fully funded. And then all the rest is kind of hearsay. Like, we can add as much as we want or not to other categories if we really need to adjust the budget. But I will definitely keep you guys posted next week. So thank you so much. Please consider checking out my Etsy shop and making a purchase and supporting me there. I would truly appreciate it. I also, soon I'm going to be setting up a Buy Me a Coffee on this channel. I do have one on my main channel. My main channel is always listed in the description for you to subscribe. But any little bit helps, just so that you know that. I truly, truly appreciate it. And especially during this time, I am going to want to be filming. I'm going to want to be working and creating that extra income so that our finances can still kind of keep on track. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you give this video a like. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Thanks for watching.